Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome. We just thought we'd pop in tonight and explain an event that we have going on online on Zoom next Thursday nights, details of which will be posted in the comment section to the side. I was very pleased when I was approached by these two lovely people from London, because as you know, where we are emerging now in the post-COVID era, and the way we work with spirit, I'm all for experimenting, pushing boundaries, and trying different approaches. And speaking to the lovely Lenka here tonight and Phil, they've come up with this program in conjunction with spirit, and it sounds quite exciting. So without further ado, I will hand over to the delightful Lenka. Lenka, good evening, my dear.
Oh, thank you very much, Laurie. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Lenka Gourdie, and I'm here to talk to you about the confident medium stroke brand you, as I like to define it, being the strong telephone line between the spirit world and the human beings. I mean, why me? Very briefly, my mainstream work is to help people to break through their inner challenges that are actually hidden from their view but would operate from, to increase their confidence and achieve ambitious goals. My background comes really from branding, marketing, business. I've personally been featured in Forbes, the Daily Mail, the Times, and other magazines. Therefore, anyone who needs or any help with the press, I am your person as well. And on personal level, I have different set of qualifications, as we talk about qualifications, which I could name the long list. Now, what I'm here to really talk to you about, I'm coming from the industry in the area of the branding. I mean, what I actually see this as you being the medium, you are the representation of the spirit world as well as you. You are the person who is on a platform. I'm seeing you as the person, therefore the brand. Now, if I can quote what actually means to be a brand or personal brand from the internet, I say it's a personal brand is widely recognized and largely uniform perception or impression of an individual based on experience, expertise, competencies, actions, and achievements within a community. Then what we can say, you are the medium who is representing yourself as well as the spirit world on a platform. I mean, now, let's be honest. As a human beings, we are a set of energies, beliefs, which I like to call mental attitudes. And as I said, this include these inner barriers. You are a medium, you have a vision, you have a mission. You want to help people, you want to impact people. But now, let's be honest. Do you want a bigger goal? Do you want to make a living out of this? Do you want to have your own TV show? Nothing wrong with that. As long as you are honest with yourself and doing it for the right reasons. This is where the person as a human being can come into play. If you are operating from an unhealthy ego and you are therefore grabbing it for your own greediness, it probably wouldn't really serve the public on the loving vibrations. However, if you are coming from a medium from love and serving for the good, then you can set yourself a vision goal. I mean, as I said, if you want this bigger goal, if you want to be visible and or just serve from your best and from the true love, then you probably need to do a little bit of work on yourself. As I said very simply, here you are, here is your goal. Are you where you want to truly be? I mean, what is truly stopping you to even see this bigger goal, or what is stopping you to perform your best on a platform to serve either 20 people in a church or hundreds? Even I have talked to a few mediums who actually would like to, let's say, serve on a wider scale, take it to the mediumship to masses. You can make the impact. Therefore, what actually is really, as I said, between you and where you want to be, it's the inner barriers, the inner challenges inside yourself. I mean, now, if you look at mediumship, as a profession, career, or what you want to define it. In any profession out there, you require training. You require to grow. If you want to serve your best, it's something there are gaps which you can improve. And here, I would like to introduce the lovely Phil Shaw, who is truly experienced in this and can help you to bring the best out of you as the medium, with the connection with the spirit. But before I go, I just want to say, I am actually a medium, but I am serving the wider public in a non-traditional way. Therefore, for anyone who would like to see and find out how to work with the wider market and using your spiritual gifts, then come and join us next Thursday. Thank you very much, and I'll pass it on to Phil.
Thank you very much, Lenka, and also to Laurie for your lovely introduction tonight. I'm very pleased to be here with Lenka to introduce our exciting interactive debate next Thursday, which is going to, in essence, look at your mediumship and mediumship in general and its potential to further enrich your life and spirituality and the manifold opportunities that it offers to heal and inspire the collective. I think we've reached a plateau now in mediumship as it's generally perceived. And it's time now, I think, to revise the whole concept of traditional mediumship, what it means per se to the spiritualist community and to the churchgoers and people that are inspired by spirituality and spiritualism, and also to look at the individual and to see how now, or rather what, the individual is needing on a personal level to enhance their life spiritually when they've chosen to walk the pathway of spiritualism. And the demands that we all have now in our everyday life really require us to be very, very focused on really what we have chosen as our priorities, both in a physical sense and in a spiritual sense. And in that way, I felt it was incumbent upon me and then to bring Lenka in to this process of really unraveling the perhaps the complications that we incur in developing a mediumship, which, although it's traditional in its function and serves the function of spiritualism, it nevertheless sometimes falls short on an individual level where the individual requires something extra or feels that they wish to contribute something extra to not only spiritualism, but spirituality in a wider sense, on a more global level. So in this way, we formulated this combination of mediumistic investigation and also Lenka bringing in her corporate and marketing expertise. And my side of this operation really is now to work with the mediumship in our interactive debate and open it up to discussion and questioning as to where individuals personally would like to go with their own development, where they'd like to take it, how far they'd like to take it, where they would like to extend it to in the outside world. So I bullet pointed several areas that I'd like to cover on my side of the debate, which will embrace enhancing and empowering your platform mediumship, the voice and vocal apparatus as key components in communication and the healing spectrum, psychological impediments to impactful mediumship, physician heal thyself, St. Luke's Gospel, integrity and a healthy and unencumbered ego in mediumship, feel the fear and do it anyway, self-consciousness, inhibition, and negative psychological scripts impeding the substance and delivery of platform presentation. Mythbusters, about getting the messages right, and advice from Mr. Gordon Higginson. Confidence building and vocal flexibility enunciating in platform mediumship and private readings. Postural, vocal, yoga breathing, and mindfulness techniques, grounding, chakra balance, and physical relaxation for stress and anxiety, sabotaging spirit communication in favor of ego-based assumption and misinterpretation, developing proactive connection with message recipients and receptivity to spirit healing via communication, raising the standards in mediumship and cultivating style, platform, persona as a statement of your personal conviction, inspirational and trance mediumship, taking it to the next level, and finally, developing your mediumship in the long term and implementing strategies for a wider market, which is Lenka's area of expertise. So those are the areas that I specifically on mediumship, that we, Lenka and I, would like to cover in next Thursday's debate. So thank you for listening, and I hope you can join us. Thank you.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you, both of you. As I say, those of you watching tonight, God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Please share on this video. The actual debate will be live next week on Thursday night at 7 o'clock, and that will be a Zoom presentation where we can learn more from these two wonderfully skilled people to bring in their real world experience and their spiritual world experience together to just further enhance, and the upcoming course where all these skills will be made available for you. So lovely Lenka, lovely Phil. I'm looking forward to next Thursday and hearing much more about this. We wish you all a very good evening, whatever you're doing, and we look forward to seeing you next Thursday, Zoom presentation at 7 p.m. The link to the Zoom is in the comments box. Also, there are adverts flying around, which we will find on any of our pages. So a very good evening, everybody. Thank you for your time. And we look forward to you joining us next Thursday at 7 p.m. Good night, everybody.
All right. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.